Hello, people who just so happen to be watching this video. This is my guide for the K1 Crew Quarters Legend Lost Sector. It is got extra shields, match game, locked equipment, barrier, overload, hot knife, extra void and aerial damage taken, and it's arc damage burn. And this week we can get not this week, today we can get chest plate armor, and the recommended power is 1310. This is a season 14 guide, so this probably will not work in other seasons because artifact mods change each season. But I'll just go over my loadout real quick. So I'm gonna be using Chaos Reach. I'm on Warlock. But if you're on other classes, I do recommend using. If you're on a Hunter, I would recommend using um Bottom Tree Solar with Celestial Nighthawk on your helmet. If you are a Titan, I would recommend using Thunder Crash with Koreas of the Falling Star. But obviously, if you're watching this guide, you might not have Koreas of the Falling Star. So if you don't have Koreas of the Falling Star, I would recommend you use Titan's Ramparts for the shoot through shield because that comes in handy sometimes in this lost sector. Now, in terms of a loadout, I am using Overload Hand Cannon with Fatebringer. I am using Ariana's Vow for anti-barrier because it intrinsically has anti-barrier and it uses special ammo. I usually never do a lost sector without special ammo because for one, I really like special weapons and I hate running double primary, so I always make sure to run a primary, a special, and a heavy instead of double primary. And that's why I choose to use Ariana's Vow. Ariana's Vow is also useful because there are solar shields on the Shanks and in this lost sector, and Ariana's Vow is solar. Now I'm using the Royal Entry rocket launcher. You could use any rocket launcher you want for this lost sector as long as it's well, it doesn't have to be a good roll. I just using this one because it's just a good rocket. Yeah, that's my really good roll. It's got Clown Cartridge, which loads 2 in the magazine, but you don't have to have this roll. You can have even an auto-loading roll like this one, auto-loading chain reaction. This one is acceptable as well. Just any rocket, one of your favorite rockets goes in there. Now, I am running some rocket ammo finders and hand cannon ammo finders. I don't know if hand cannon ammo finders work on Ariana's Vow, but I do get a lot of special drops when I have that equipped. I don't know if it exactly works, but it just works out. I'm running Overload Hand Cannon, obviously, and I'm running the Rocket Launcher Loader mod from the artifact because it's a 1 cost instead of the usual cost of the mod, which I believe is normally 4 cost if you don't have the artifact version of it. And I'm running Taking Charge, which charges me with light. I'm also running Argent Ordnance. So Argent Ordnance will increase the damage of your rocket launcher when you are charged with light. So it just makes it do more damage, and that's why that's why I'm using Argent Ordnance. There's also an artifact version of Argent Ordnance that's a 1 cost. If you look over here, yeah, you can get Argent Ordnance from the artifact, and it's a 1 cost. So if you don't have the 5 cost version, get the 1 cost from the artifact. I'd probably sacrifice maybe Sundering Blast for it, but anyways, I'm also using rocket launcher scavengers because I want a lot of ammo, because I tend to go through my rockets I use my rockets pretty generously because I have ammo finders. Maybe it's just my good RNG, but I tend to get drops a lot. And I think I'm just gonna add a shield break charge real quick so I can get charged with light even better, because I'm breaking shields with Ariana's, so I just might as well slap that on as well. I'm also running Surge Detonators because I'm running Arc, and if I don't know, if I don't have my hand cannon out, then I could just throw a grenade to stun the Overload champion. I don't really use this that much, but it's just, you know, like a extra thing just in case. And then I have Sundering Blast. It's not super important to have this, but still, you know, cool. Blast Radius, so that when I rapidly defeat people with a rocket launcher, I get Charged Light. But yeah, the most important thing here, I'd say, is probably Ariana's and Argent Ordnance, just for that extra rocket damage, because it goes a long way. Yeah, that's basically the loadout. I'm also using Geomags and Chaos Reach, just so I can have the extra extended Chaos Reach. I just use this at the end for the boss, just to instantly melt it. Not required, obviously. You can use, like, Well of Radiance instead. Anyways, I'm gonna start this off, and I'll do a super quick walkthrough. I use Ariana's very generously because I think hand cannon ammo finders are working on it and dropping special, because I tend to get a lot of special. So. So I just kind of use Ariana's very, like, yeah, a lot. I said generously, yeah. And then, yeah, I like to use it on the Vandals mostly, because the Vandals take a lot of shots to kill with Fatebringer. If you don't have a Fatebringer, or you can just use Dire Promise instead in that slot. I don't know if Dire Promise is still in the loot pool, but just any kinetic hand cannon works, really. My Fatebringer has explosive payload, so I'll be able to stun this champion in 2 shots, because explosive payload counts as double hits. So, let me just put a rift down. I'm taking my time to explain things. I would usually go through this part faster, but I'm just going slow for all you guys to keep up, so I don't, you know, breeze through it. Anyways, yeah, see, I just used 2 full ammo there. So, yeah, I am using my rockets very generously. There are 2 Shanks here, just hit one of them with Ariana's, and the shield break will cause them both to die. Because matching shields causes things to explode. Lamau. Anyways, Shanks here, easy. Just shoot them. Just don't forget that they're there, because if they catch you by surprise, you won't have a good time. There are a lot of Marauders up here. I would definitely look out for them. Ariana's Vow comes in handy a lot here. Yep, they're the Marauders. They're gonna be invis, but Ariana's will one-shot them. I'm just gonna let that auto-load. Oh yeah, I have Ariana's Catalyst. I definitely recommend it. It's probably one of my favorite catalysts in the game. It gives it auto-loading holster. So, it just makes it so much better in my opinion. Trying to get this good angle. Anyways, just gonna put the thing up. Oop, I should not have switched there. Anyways. Shit. I'll just finish him off with a hand cannon. Go. Good shit. Alright. Yeah? Oh, Marauders. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to look out for the Marauders. Like I said, there's a lot. I think there's like 6? If I'm not mistaken. There's a lot. And the further you walk up, the more they'll spawn, so if you walk forwards... Yep, there they are. Yeah, if you walk forwards, the rest of them will spawn. So, you probably want to take this part slow, because if you take it slow, they don't spawn as quick. So if you just don't advance, they won't spawn immediately. If you do start to advance, run back, because they're going to spawn. So, yeah. Where's that Marauder? I know there's a Marauder up here. It's probably behind there. I don't know how that missed. It's weird. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that Overload Captain yet. Yeah, so first, before you take care of that Overload Captain, you're gonna want to take care of all of the snipers. There are Vandals on all sides. Get rid of the Dregs as well, because fuck them. There's also solar shielded Tracer Shanks that will spawn up on that platform. Look out for them, because they will spawn very shortly. They can ruin your run if you forget that they're there. Yeah, so worry about them. Oh, I need special ammo. I've got some back there. There we go. Yeah, see, the ammo finders do work. Yeah, so there we go. Just confirmed it. The ammo finders do work. But yeah, see that Tracer Shank? You're gonna want to use Arianas for this part because they are solar shielded, once again, because they're Shanks. And yes, 2 of them will spawn, 1 of them will spawn first, and as you push up, the second one will spawn. So just make sure you kill them both. There's only 2 there, though. I didn't have that loaded. Should've. Crap. There we go. Surprised I didn't teleport there. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, there's about maybe 2 or 3 Vandals over there, and then 2 Solar Shanks right up here. Just make sure you kill them. And then up here, there's gonna be a bunch of Shanks, so get your Arianas out and just kill them all with 1 shot. Easy peasy. And then, oh, Tracer Shank. Kill the Tracer Shank. And then, get that guy to put up a shield. And then shoot it. Okay. And then rocket. That should kill it. Alright. Shank. Alright, this part's pretty easy. I usually just spam rockets at the boss until the champion spawns. Yeah, I usually don't go up onto that platform until later. Okay, so the champion's here now, so I'm just gonna... Oops. That hit the wall. Just kind of play around. Come on. Yeah, healing rifts really help here. It's possible without them, but it's preferable with them. Anyways. Easy peasy. And then, there's going to be a Nightmare Drag up here as well. I believe it's on... Yes, right there. It's on the right side. Up there, up top there. It likes to hide behind those pillars. Pretty easy though, just take it out with your Chaos Reach. So take out the boss, then turn this way, take out the Nightmare Drag, and then run to your chest. And let's see, do I get something? Oh, I got nothing. But, yeah, that's my guide. I hope you learned a lot from this. Once again, here's my loadout. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you found this insightful.